Oh, also, if I'm in cover and I tap right alt, and only right alt, which is also my recording button, I pop out of cover. I stand up. I've selected it. How do I throw it? How do I throw a grenade? Welcome back to Deus Ex. How do I throw a grenade? G or mouse 2? Oh, do I tap it? Well, that didn't work, did it? Oh shit. I guess we run. Pocket secretary from security guard to security coordinator. I know Kantaski wanted to install that sentry robot thing, but it scares me to death. I'm sitting there quietly watching the match when it turns to look at me. It just sits there staring at me for an hour. Creeps me out. I've stashed an EMP grenade by the door just in case he decides it wants to rise up against humanity.
We're coming to you. Isolate and neutralize the target.
That robot is really angry about me, isn't it? Where is it? It's all the way over there. I guess we don't deal with the... I threw the... You saw me throw the grenade at him.
Shield is down. Be extra alert. Simply when to take care of it. It will be fine. Just keep your eyes open. Eliminating control.
You can live, friend. Juggernaut Collective. The Juggernaut Collective is a global cyber-terrorist group most likely led by the mysterious hacker known only as Janus, or the Gang of Five, GO5. A collection of faceless hackers, the organisation is directly responsible for bankrupting 2 Fortune 500 companies, crashing the Syrian intelligence agency's mainframe, and bringing the Seattle traffic grid to a standstill. The organisation has found its way onto the NSA's most wanted list. They have close ties with the New Sons of Freedom, NSF. We remember them from the first game. An anti-government militant group operating in the United States. The NSF believes that the rise of augmentations is being used by world governments to create super soldiers to the police and ultimately control the people. Juggernaut and NSF share many of these beliefs. Well, NSF were right. I don't know if you've played the original Deus Ex, but NSF were right. That is exactly what they were doing. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going that way. Okay. Strict protocol. Mikhail, I understand perfectly. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Regards, Vasily. You fucking guys have knocked on my door 3 times tonight. I just want to remind you that we are under lockdown. This means I am not to be disturbed for any reason. And my door is to remain locked at all times. I do not need food. I do not need to be checked on. I just need you to stay alert. We read that one. I think the thing with Deus Ex is I always want it to just be third person, and it always is just find passcode. Search for a pocket secretary containing the passcode to task his door. Heightened risks, from Sadko security to Vasily. Vasily, trust me when I say this, Mikhail's being paranoid. Nobody is after him, the security measures are just to keep his mind at ease. That being said, do keep a close watch on him. He may be suicidal or do something stupid. If he locks himself away for too long, you can use security code 0451 to bypass his lock and get him out. It's for his own good. Sadko. And from Vasily to Sadko, Kataski has been telling anyone who will listen that there are agents actively trying to eliminate him. The younger guys take it pretty seriously. With everyone else, I think we're getting into a situation of the boy who cried wolf. Do you believe there is anything to these stories, or is he just delusional? Well, we are out to get him, because it's Deus Ex. 0451. Oh, how do I use my inventory? There we go, we've got full energy now.
You can gain new abilities at any time by using Praxis software to unlock your body's mechanical augmentations. Unlock the glass shield cloaking system so that you can bypass the security laser without being detected.
Okay, will do. Pause the game to unlock a new augmentation ability. Select Cloaking System inside the Skin category to browse the available cloaking augmentations. The cost to unlock the first level of cloaking is 2 Praxis points. Since you have enough Praxis points, select the Unlock button to purchase this augmentation. There are 2 kinds of augmentations, active and passive. Cloaking is an active augmentation, so it must be assigned to a quick slot and manually used. First, select a quick slot. Next, select the cloaking augmentation to assign it to that quick slot. Now the cloaking is assigned, exit the menu and activate it from the quick slot to pass through the laser gate undetected.
Active augmentations are assigned to quick slots and can be activated at any time. These augmentations consume energy whenever they are used. Activate the glass shield cloaking system and pass through the laser gate undetected.
Okay. F. I threw an EMP grenade then. I didn't mean to. I accidentally pushed G instead of F then, but okay. That's the guy we're after, is it?
Don't move. Please, you must not stop me.
He's here to kill you, Mikhail.
You told me I would have more time. Please, I have to finish what I started, or...
Touch that console and it'll be the last thing you ever do, Minister.
Mikhail, this is bigger than you. We need the data on the killing floor and the tyrants. You must complete the upload.
That's enough from you, pal.
No, not yet.
It's over.
You're not here to arrest me. You're not a policeman. What authority do you have? Please, I beg of you, do not kill me. I only did what I thought was right.
This man is not a criminal. You cannot judge him.
Save it. You're part of a global terror network. The people you sold out to are responsible for the deaths of my men.
Or are
Operation Rainbird. You know that name? You know what happened out there? That was my squad you sacrificed. They were soldiers, doing their jobs. It wasn't even their damn war, but you gave us up to the enemy. You're going to answer for what you've done. Are you watching this? Because we're coming for you next.
No, that's not true. I'm not a terrorist. I've never even heard of this Operation Rainbird. Please, Janice, help
Do you
me.
know what you are doing, mercenary? Do you know what master you serve? You are being lied to. They cannot afford to have you learn the truth. They are using your desire for revenge to control you.
Janice is right. I don't know anything about your men. You must believe me. I do not want to die.
Whoa. Kill him. Capture him. I won't kill you, but you're coming with me. No more lies. Okay, let's try and capture him.
I won't kill you, but you're coming with me, and you're gonna tell me everything.
Green light.
Please, I do not want to.
Target has been terminated. All units, exfiltrate now.
Oh. There's often more than one solution to a given problem.
The tyrants and the men holding their leash don't seek justice. They want control, absolute control. And they use every tool available to them. Manipulation, lies, assassination.
How did you find out that Namir was lying to you about Kontarsky and Operation Rainbird?
After Moscow, I knew something was wrong. I started looking where I wasn't supposed to. The tyrants operate from a mobile base, a jetliner fitted with stealth gear. That's where I found the intel, on Namir's computer.
Okay.
What did you find, Ben? It's really important. Try to remember every detail you can.
We were flying at night, across the North Atlantic. We were in the middle of a storm.
Okay. Explore. Some areas have multiple... Oh, were!
Complete. Made sure the others were out of the way. I took the opportunity to look around.
Modern Warrior Mag. Advancements in firearm technology means that the modern warrior's weapons are more compact, more customizable, and more reliable than ever before. The ubiquitous 10mm pistol comes in many variants according to region and organization, but all variants maintain the same basic characteristics, and more importantly, are compatible with the same set of attachments and upgrades. The most common attachments include the laser sight, silencer, and armor-piercing modification. While the laser sight is a popular cosmetic improvement, the silencer is a serious tool for stealth agents and assassins, and the armor-piercing mod is popular among criminals who are more likely to face heavily armored law enforcement agents. From Namir to Ben. Recruitment package. Ben, I want to welcome you to the Tyrants. Oh dear. As stated when we met during your recuperation at the SAF hospital, I will provide you every resource at my disposal to help uncover those responsible for the death of your team's 6 members during Operation Rainbird. I want them brought to justice as much as you do. The Tyrants are truly the best of the best. You'll find that since we don't operate according to the standards of most special ops groups, we're able to work quickly and efficiently. Joining us also means your orgs can be quickly upgraded through the use of Praxis software. You know better than anyone the value in this. It's a luxury only offered to the finest, fittest agents, and will enable you to get up to speed with the rest of your team members. Namir. Praxis software. Congratulations on your recent mechanical augmentations. It is common for new augmentation features to be locked after installation so that the body doesn't get overwhelmed and reject it. Rejection of augmentation is caused by an overwhelmed nervous system that leads to a faster rate of glial tissue buildup, with no dose of neuropazine can counter. Traditionally, these features are unlocked only through prolonged use, allowing the body to adjust slowly to the features. Praxis kits, which are distributed mainly from limb clinics, allow the system to be bypassed manually, releasing new features via the user's own free will in a shorter time frame. The method is usually not an option for most users. However, these patients whose body accepts the augmentations with greater ease can use Praxis to advance their process without prolonged use of the augmentation. The cost of these kits are fairly high, making them prohibitive to most augmented patients.
You're the one who pulled me from the creek bed. You would have died. That would have been a waste. Thanks. I did it because it was the right thing to do, and because it seems fate deemed it right.
I haven't got anything that can
Never believed in that stuff myself.
recharge that energy
I'm
bar.
a great believer in the notion of right place, right time, right man, Mr. Saxon. And that is you at this moment.
Okay. Pocket Secretary. From Gunther Herman to Jaron Namir. Namir, I'll be out of work on Medley for next month, maybe 2. My role as human target practice backstop has taken its toll. I'm getting my orgs completely redone. Maybe I can get that skull gun I've been asking for years. Shit, I almost forgot to tell you. The new passcode for the Op Room 0101. I'll get you an update after my procedures are done. Gunther Herman. 0101. Oh, we read that.
Barrett, no offense, mate, but next time I'll jump when I damn well want to.
What, you afraid of heights, tough guy? I guess you're gun shy too, huh?
Dismiss or challenge? At least I don't think with my weapon. As much as I like your company, I don't have time to chat.
As much as I like your company, I don't have time to chat. Namir wants me to follow up on the debrief with him.
Better not keep the boss waiting, then.
Oh, you're large. You're large! I could just punch you. Glass shield cloaking system. The glass shield cloaking system is composed of a grid of fine induction wires connected to a deep tissue control implant, typically located in the back or rib cage, which in turn is linked to the brain. The matrix can be layered directly beneath the surface of the epidermis or over the plating of cybernetic limbs. When activated, it generates a tuned, fine-focus electromagnetic field that temporarily adjusts the frequency of EM radiation around the user. The net effect is a cloak of invisibility, which appears near perfect. There's Fedorova. Okay, she told us to fuck off. Let's have some booze. If I remember correctly, they find it very difficult to get drunk because of all the implants and shit.
I got into the control center and forced access to Namir's computer. He used a program called the Killing Floor to get his orders.
Picked up an auto hack. Pocket secretary. A job well done. From Jeron Namir to Lawrence Barrett. Bull, as always, your role in the raid on Serif Industries lab was crucial for its success. Hopefully over the next year I can approve some R&R for you. Oh, I see, I have a practice point it wants me to upgrade. I had a practice point, we'll upgrade hacking so we can decrease the chance of detection.
Who are you? Are you Bell Tower? I have a far wider remit than Bell Tower Associates. You wouldn't know the name of my group, and that's exactly how we like it to be. I suppose you could call me a freelancer if you really felt the need to have a label. We share a similar past, you and I. Both of us have worked under, shall we say, special conditions for our respective homelands. I wonder, would you allow me to make an observation? Feel free. You're wasting your potential here. Bell Tower offers a good career for men like us. I don't dispute that. But the chance to really accomplish something, to make a difference, to bring order to a chaotic world, Bell Tower can't do that.
Orders from where?
I'm not sure, but I found the recon report for Operation Rainbird. 2 versions of it. One which said our flight path was safe, clear of drone activity, and another which told the truth. We were sent straight into a kill zone. Kantarsky had nothing to do with it.
Wexler replacement. Namir, you and I have had extensive conversations about replacing Joe Wexler. I'm not sure who ultimately approved Rainbird, and at this point it doesn't really matter. I reviewed the AA reports from Operation Rainbird, and if this is how we needed to recruit Saxon to replace Wexler, then so be it. Obviously, keeping Ben in the dark should be of the highest priority. You know how close the Team 6 guys can get, especially when they've saved each other's asses a few times. We've buried the AA reports, I've reviewed the dossier on Saxon, and do agree that he'll make a great addition to the team. Well, you lied to me! I imagine I'm going to get thrown out of the building now. Let's save it. I don't know how the saving is working, because we've yet to die. But I can't actually get my gun out. Can we confront you? Cyber people?
Namir set you up.
Yep. We're gonna
I
go
had to find Namir to find out.
You're trying to recruit me? I read the after-action report on the failure of Operation Rainbird. You survived against...
Oh, mate, we're gonna get thrown out of there.
I want you to tell me the truth about Operation Rainbird. Kantarsky was never involved, was he? You used me to kill him.
You're a very good soldier, Ben, but there's something you lack.
Enlighten me.
You can't see where the line is. You don't know how to compartmentalize yourself. You're not willing to make that sacrifice. That's what we have to do. Put up walls around the parts of our souls we want to keep sacrosanct. Barriers to protect our humanity. We're killers, Ben. It's what we're best at.
Is that what you do? You're one man in here with us. Out there you're someone else. An assassin, a liar. That's not something to be proud of. That's a pattern of psychosis.
You're very good at what you do, Ben. But inside, you're weak. You can't let go. I thought that might change after what happened in Australia. I had hopes.
You were part of that.
We're going to get thrown out of here, aren't we?
About what you say next, because this is the most important choice you will ever make. What happened in Moscow? That was not a test of your character or your loyalty. This is the test, Ben. This is what will define who you are and your future with the tyrants. Do you understand? I need to know if you can be like me, like the rest of us.
Like you. You don't hide your humanity, Namir. You just tell yourself you do. But you lost it a long time ago. You and Barrett, Fedorova, and the others. You're just a weapon that thinks like a man.
That's a shame. I really wanted you to understand. I hate to see great potential wasted.
Tell me what you did. I want the truth.
I wish I could make it clear how lucky you are, Ben. Recruitment into the Tyrants is not a reward that just anyone is given. You were on our radar for a long time before I came to you in Australia. I gave you the opportunity to be something greater.
The falsified mission data. You had it substituted for the real thing. How?
We have assets inside the Bell Tower Corporation. It wasn't difficult.
Straight into the
Those men in your
conspiracies.
squad, they were a hindrance to you. They had to be sacrificed. It was your trial by fire. If you had perished there in the desert alongside them, then you had no place with us. But if you came out alone...
I tried to save them. Sam Duarte, I could have saved his life.
He was expendable. They all were. I gave the order to sabotage Rainbird because I needed to know if you were willing to live, Ben. If you had the courage to survive.
You heartless fucking bastard.
Survivor's guilt. The psychological profile said that was all I needed to control you. But these things are so hard to determine.
I guess we're going to get punched out of the room now. I have no option but to end the conversation.
I'm pleased. I could prove you wrong.
Well, he did indeed fall, so that's true. It took not a long time for us to uncover the first conspiracy.
The fall from the jetliner really did a number on your neural hub. I can't believe I had to reconfigure it. All the progress you've made with your augmentations. Lost.
I'll be fine. I've already started relearning the basics. I'll be using my augmentations at full strength in no time.
I suppose so. Still, it's a miracle that you survived.
You and me both. You did as much to hurt them as I did, but they're still looking for us. And the moment we stick our heads up, we'll be spotted.
They're after us because they're afraid of what we know. We can expose them, Ben. We can get justice, not just revenge.
I know that look. What's your plan?
We've got pieces of the puzzle. We just need to put them back together. Think back to what you found on the plane.
We have three options here: Bell Tower, Australia, and Killing Floor. So let's go with Bell Tower first. Namir said he had assets in Bell Tower.
Namir said he had assets in Bell Tower, the private military contractor. That's where he found me.
So they're embedded in the world's biggest private military contractor. This gets better and better.
Australia. Operation Rainbird went down in Queensland.
Operation Rainbird went down in Queensland. It was a strike mission, part of the Australian oil conflict.
And Namir was there to pull you out of the ashes.
Exactly. He had everything in place.
So we know the Tyrants have major assets in Australia. That's a start. I've been scanning the net, looking at Glass Curtain, Conspiracy Crew, all the activist groups. They talk about the Tyrants. They have profiles, but no one takes them seriously.
You think people will listen to us? Ben Saxon, broke down squaddy. Anna Kelso, federal agent turned fugitive.
There's always someone who will listen.
Anna! Damn it! Where are your meds? Where's the neuropathy?
Ben, help me. The seizures, I can't. It hurts.
Neuropazine withdrawal. Neuropazine, Nupos, is a drug manufactured by VersaLife. It helps prevent Darrow deficiency syndrome, a condition caused due to the buildup of scar tissue that can block electrical signals between augmentation electrodes and human tissue that could ultimately lead to rejection. Unlike non-cybernetic implants, which can be made from hypoallergenic materials, there is a requirement for any cybernetic augmentation that will feel and can be moved by the mind to have a neuroprosthetic junction. In essence, there is a biochip located within the brain to act as the interface between body and machine. The main problem with implanting the biochip is that it causes tissue to build up around the junction, causing nerve scars that disrupt the integrity of the neuroprosthetic junction, causing rejection syndrome, also known as Darrow deficiency syndrome, DDS. Neuroprazine is available by prescription only, and weekly doses are required to prevent the disruption of the junction. Although it is not produced with especially rare materials, its distribution is heavily monitored. Massive plot point there for Deus Ex. We got some painkillers.
Darrow deficiency syndrome, or DDS.
And this can be quite serious?
Indeed, even fatal, unless a proper regimen of anti-rejection pharmaceuticals are administered.
You mean neuropazine?
Well, yes. That is to say, neuropazine is one of the many drugs which can be used to treat us.
But neuropazine is the only drug most of us have heard of.
Neuropazine, or Nupos as many people call it, produced by the VersaLife group, has enjoyed very strict patent enforcement, and that has scared away competitors. But with the new initiatives being put forth by the World Health Organization, that's all about to change.
Dr. Tiffin, thank you for your insights. This is Eliza Kazam, reporting live from Picus.
Praxis software. Congratulations on your recent mechanical augmentations. That's more about the Praxis kits. What else have we got? We've got some booze. An auto secretary.
My approach was always direct. I was an agent, and there's no room for feelings when you have a gun pointed at you. But there was a moment after the Logan Circle event. I was shot. They told me Matt was dead. I would have cried right then and there if they hadn't taken my eyes.
Yeah, but you got cool new ones. Pocket Secretary, Privacy, Jay Duarte. From Jay Duarte to Ben Saxon. Ben, sorry to hear about your recent problems. We send our prayers and hope you are recovering. You are welcome in our home for as long as you need it. Rest assured that we won't tell anyone that you were there. The neighbours have always valued and maintained our privacy, and you can expect to be safe there. That being said, I wouldn't stray too far from home. There's plenty to eat, the computer network is secure, and you shouldn't have any problem with anything. If you do, please let me know. It's been really hard on us since Sam died, and I know it's been tough for you as well. The guilt is not yours to carry around. Guys in your position understand the risks involved. We know you did everything you could to keep our son safe. Godspeed, Jay Duarte. Let's just spend all our praxis points on hacking. So we've got we've just spent all of our praxis points on hacking, so it decreases the chance of detection when hacking by 45%. That's pretty cool. It's not as cool as some of the other shit, like we could have got the social enhancer. That's going to cost 2, so I think that's what I'm going to save up for, to be honest. That's the kind of shit we could use. We've got...
When I met Ben, he had just defected from the tyrants. Killers without principles or compunction. They were assassins, working for some mysterious, powerful organization. I had no reason to trust Ben. At this point, they had already damaged my life. But there was something honest in his eyes. He wasn't really one of them. He was just a soldier, following orders.
Ooh. LIM International Requiries. Ari, online neuroprosine request. Thank you for your inquiry. We understand your urgent need to secure neuroprosine, but as the world's highest profile network of augmentation clinics, we are not able to distribute neuroprosine anonymously online. We do, however, have facilities worldwide and recommend that you set up an appointment at the nearest LIM clinic immediately. If your area is affected by a neuroprosine shortage, you may be able to register for a clinical trial of Riazine, which we feel is a safe alternative to neuroprosine and should be approved within the next few months. Yeah, she's basically begging for neuroprosine. We'll get into that as we do the other Deus Ex games.
And that has scared away competitors. But with a new initiative.
Newsletter from Glass Curtain to Kel. You're different because you seek the truth, not the lies and misdirection that dribble from the mouths of our politicians, celebrities, and news corporations. They want you to dominate your mind with sex, violence, and greed, anything to keep you passive and docile, anything to get you to stop asking questions. They are the generals and majors of InfoWar, and when diversion doesn't work, their fear tactics begin. Intimidation, coercion, conspiracy. Case in point, one of our loyal contributors in Australia, Casey Bradshaw, was an outspoken investigative journalist who uncovered proof of what the Aum Shinrikyo cultists were doing in the Australian desert, building and testing a nuclear weapon. Some people didn't like the implication that the Australian government had been so incompetent, even complicit with the nuclear proliferation as far back as the 1990s. So it was with deep sadness, but not surprised, that I learned of Casey's tragic death this week. The official story is that she's just another civilian casualty in the Australian Civil War. But that's a little too convenient for those who've been trying to snuff her out for years. Please support us, keep Glass Curtain alive. Anonymous donations accepted via Tipster.
Agent Matt Ryan. Ben, I can't do this while you're here.
You're the one who wanted to do this, Hannah.
Well, just go in the other room or something. Right. field agent. Not to me. He was... The tyrants gunned him down at Logan Circle. I lost him. I guess that's part of the reason I asked Ben to stay with me. I can't lose him like I lost Matt.